Shall we do your fortnightly news?
Sure. Speaking of Fortnite, so there was a big update, and what they added to the game was something called Imposters, which is basically Among Us in Fortnite. And by basically, I mean exactly. So if you've played Among Us, you've played Imposters.
Visually, is it like the same? Does it look the same as Fortnite normally looks?
They made a whole new map just for Imposters, which I will say is kind of fun because it's full of like little Fortnite Easter eggs. But the map layout is actually very similar. If you look at the map screens side by side, like the bottom corner map screens, it's a very similar map layout to Among Us.
Yeah, why reinvent the wheel?
Exactly. And it's like the same thing if you're, an agent or whatever the heck you are, an astronaut, not the alien, then you have to perform menial tasks. And if you're the alien, you have to kill everyone on the ship. And you can hit the button to call people, to accuse people and vote for them. But
when you kill the people, is it like Among Us where it's just like a one button kill, or you have to really shoot?
Kill. Okay. No, it's a one button kill, and then you're a ghost and you can float around ship and
sounds good.
Wait. Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
Sounds like I'd be able to control it better than Among Us.
Probably. I mean, I've played Among Us like twice. I was never like, this is the greatest thing. So I've played Imposters about twice, and I was like, this is not the greatest thing.
I don't like lying, so if you don't like lying, then it's not like a lot of fun.
Even then, it's like, I played a game. I knew who the imposter was right away. I kept pointing to everyone. That's the imposter. That's the imposter. Vote for this person. I voted for that person. And then no one else voted for that person. And as soon as the round ended, that person killed me. So I was
you deserved it.
Yeah. I'm like, well, there goes this game. So that's that. That is Among Us. And I know that the makers of Among Us are none too pleased. Apparently there were talks about doing a collaboration at some point, or they were hoping to do a collaboration with Fortnite, and instead Fortnite's like,
I was like, somebody was playing hardball Among Us, and then they were just like, fuck it. Imposters.
There were rumors of them adding Among Us skins into Fortnite, like when Among Us hit, but
I'm sure
there are rumors of everything.
Yeah, I mean, look, they could definitely make more money together than not. But maybe one party was, asking for more than the other was willing to give. And now you have Imposters.
Who knows? I know Wonder Woman comes out this week in Fortnite, though. So there's that.
Exciting.
Mm-hmm.
How is War in, what's it called? War for Wakanda? What's the name?
I think it's War for Wakanda. Yeah. War for Wakanda. In the Avengers game. Now, have you played the Avengers game?
I mean, I have.
Yes.
Did you finish the story in the Avengers game?
No.
Yes.
Okay. If you've played the Avengers game, then you jump around a lot and you punch and kick a lot of things.
In brown areas.
Yes, and sometimes you have to stand on a platform and wait for the thing to go from blue to yellow or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Yep. It's kind of like that, but now it's in Wakanda and you're Black Panther.
Do you have to pay for Black Panther?
No, Black Panther is free. The whole War for Wakanda section is free. And I will say it's fun and it's all right. It's not like, oh my God, this is awful. I'm not going to shit on a free expansion pack. But it's not like I'm playing it going, this is it. This is what Avengers is all about. This is the thing I've been waiting for all my life.
Right.
It's just, it's better than anything else they've put out since the game came out.
That's good.
Give an example of what they put out since the game came out.
For those
who may not know.
The 2 Hawkeye things.
Oh, right. I forgot.
They put out the 2 Hawkeye things. They put out the, I want to say there was something else also that they put out that I don't even think I really touched, but this is good. I mean, it's a new environment.
They have like a boss rush mode, or like, we're going to throw these 2 bosses at you again.
Yeah, no, they added 2 new bosses, at least so far.
What do you got? You got Claw,
and they added Crossbones. So that's nice.
Oh, okay.
Crossbones is a good mid tier boss. I thought that was a nice addition.
He had about 10 minutes in the MCU, right?
Yeah, exactly. He appeared in 2 movies.
For a total of about 10 minutes.
Yep.
Not even.
Yeah. So, there's that. And yeah. So,
Well, what I'm taking away from you is that this is the best part of the Avengers game, is what you've just said, basically.
I mean, it's good. I prefer this.
You won't
over
say
the
that? You won't
other-
commit to that statement?
It is the best part of the Avengers game.
Okay. There it is.
It is significantly better than anything else they've put out since. I am enjoying playing it. I'm sure I will finish it. Black Panther looks okay. He looks okay. I mean, I know why they do it, because they want to charge you for skins. It's like they know what Black Panther is supposed to look like.
What if we just put a little, some more
and it's
pixels here?
What if we put some spikes on his shoulders? Why would we put spikes on his shoulders? That would look stupid, because it looks stupid, and people will want to play as a Black Panther that looks like Black Panther, and we could charge them for that later. Because he's got spikes on his shoulders and spikes on his head. And I'm like, what is this nonsense? And it's a little bit of a drag on it. Right. So yeah, they do have a free skin also that you can download for like the first week or so. So I would say get on that if you're interested. Get that free skin. It's the one with the short cape, Black Panther. That's a little, the first appearance comic book short cape look.
Yep.
It's all right. Again, it also still has the spikes on it that I don't understand. And, and you're still fighting the occasional aimbot, but they also have claw bad guys. There's more green now because you're fighting in the jungle.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean,
so it's mixed in with the brown. They added some new puzzles. The chests aren't the same looking chests, but at the end of the day, it's just kind of a coat of paint on everything you've already done before.
I haven't done much. Do I have to have finished the story mode to play this? All right.
Maybe I'll just.
So. But then I got to download like 100 gigs, right? Like how big is this?
It's more than that.
Oh, good.
It's like 170 gigs now.
Good. Quite a commitment. It's like, do you either want to play Call of Duty or Avengers?
Yeah.
Choose one. Two is too much commitment.
Mm-hmm. Again, it's. I don't want to complain about something that was essentially free on a game that's a year old, but here I am, I guess. But here we are.
But in a way, you gave it a compliment too. So I think that it sounds more positive than negative for sure.
It is more positive than negative. I just, there's this part of me that just, I don't know. I wanted it to be like, this is what the game should have been the whole time. But
nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still annoyed with how they handled the whole skins and the look of the characters and how dumb they look sometimes, and how their shop setup is. And they used to have skins you could unlock in game, and it was like a set of like 12, and the shop would refresh every day. The 12 would refresh every day, and then with one of the updates they changed the 12 to 3, and of the 3 only one of them is a skin that you might be able to buy with in-game credits, not with real money.
And they all have spikes on the shoulders.
Playing.
Everybody.
No. Even then, it may not be a new skin in there each day. Like sometimes it's just like, the static pictures you could have next to your name that no one ever sees because no one ever plays this game online. It's just, I don't know. It's so stupid.
What do you think their Spider-Man costume's gonna look like?
I mean,
spikes.
Seriously,
cape. Spikes and a cape.
Yeah, nameplates. By the way, that's the thing. I can remember what they were called. Yeah, exactly. Spider-Man's gonna be like, whatever the worst thing is, Bermuda shorts and sunglasses. That's gonna be Spider-Man.
His costume's gonna be ripped.
Yeah, they're gonna do something that when you look at it, you're like, I guess like it looks like those figures you buy at the flea market. Where
they probably can't because of the Sony deal.
The Spider Guy action figures that they sell in flea markets.
Mm-hmm. Is this game going to be around for the Spider-Man release?
They're still saying that's supposed to come out by the end of the year. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
But that's not going to happen.
PlayStation anyway. I think if they release Spider-Man, it's literally just Spider-Man. There's not going to be like a storyline that goes with it.
Hi, I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah, like if you have a
I'm
PlayStation,
over here now.
It's gonna be like, and now you could be Spider-Man, and he's just gonna show up like in the loading in that opening.
I'm Spider-Man in Utah.
Yeah, exactly.
Where I usually hang out.
It's me. I'm Spider-Man. I'm a Mormon now.
I'm on vacation. I'm collecting rock samples for a science experiment.
Exactly.
My high school.
I'm in Wakanda. Look at me. Spider-Man in Wakanda. So I don't know. That's my guess. And then they're going to sell like every costume Spider-Man's ever had for $15. One of my other favorite things about the Avengers shop is they have everything separated, the things you could buy by legendary, epic, rare, like all games do. But there's like 17 legendary costumes for every character and like 2 rare ones. And I'm like, I don't think they understand what the words mean that they're using.
They're using it as a price tag.
Yeah, they're using it to emphasize how much
legendary price tag.
Exactly. Not that it's the hardest to find skin. No, it's just the most expensive.
You better reach legendary status in real life if you want to afford these skins.
It's so frustrating how tone deaf they are. And I know they are.
Well, apparently Square Enix is not happy with how this game's performing.
Yeah,
of course not.
It lost like millions, didn't it?
That's the only thing I'm interested in is how this game is doing financially. I feel like it's an uphill battle at this point. Like the timing on the release was bad. Everything bad. The game is fine though. Like the game is fine,
story,
but everything else.
You know what? The story mode was pretty good.
Yeah.
The War for Wakanda is fine.
Is it a story mode? Is War for Wakanda a story mode?
Yes. Yeah, it's a story mode. It's a full-on story. It's an 8-hour campaign. There's nothing
I'll
to
play
complain
that.
About. Yeah,
they've got the writer from Marvel.
I'll play it and not complain about it. How
There's
about that?
cutscenes and everything. There's really nothing to complain about it. Huh?
Did you skip them?
I did not. I watched them so far.
Wombat's like
praise.
I know, and he's like hating on it somehow.
I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying like it's like
a little bit.
I don't know.
A little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
You want more. You want more. You want like
want
everything to hit on that game, and it doesn't.
I want them to be like, okay, we really screwed this up. Let's just get rid of the stupid shop. Let's get rid of. There's still like 3 different types of XP. I really hate the season pass things, the way they do their season pass, because it's not based off of your character's XP. You have to do the dumb challenges. The XP for the season.
Do I have to remember any of this nonsense to play the campaign?
No.
Okay.
Well,
I don't remember having to do like I remember these things being in the game, but I remember completely ignoring them.
Well, that's just like there's only one. The leveling up that for unlocking things in your skill tree is the only thing that matters.
Yeah, and I hardly did a whole lot of that either. I feel like I finished the game and I'm like, oh, okay, well it's over. These are the powers that I came up with as I went along.
Yeah, that's all that really is interesting also, because changing gear that doesn't do anything other than change a number in the top left corner, that as far as I could tell, having played this game more than anyone else I know, doesn't have any impact on gameplay whatsoever. It's like, oh, open this chest and get another thing. What does it do? It changes your number from 50 to 56. What does a 56 do? I don't know. And there's also the character challenge card. And if you get to the next level on that, you can unlock like another nameplate. Okay, how do I do that? Well, you have to complete these challenges. But I'm already level 30. Why isn't this at level 30? No. That's a different level than that level. You mean, does it go with the level of my gear? No. That's a different level from that level and that level. So I have 3 different levels that I need to care about? Yes. And if you want to upgrade this level, which gives you the things you're interested in, you can only do the 4 things that it says on the bottom of the screen, and those are timed. So you're saying that I have to get 90 headshots with Hawkeye just to get something interesting? Yes. But I unlocked all these cool moves that Hawkeye can do. Why don't I play the game and have fun and use all these cool moves that I unlocked with Hawkeye? No, you can't do that. If you want a nameplate, you can only do headshots with the bow and arrow for 6 hours, or you get nothing. And that is where Avengers falls apart.
Got it.
Does that make sense now?
Too much. It's too much.
It is too much. They overthought it, and the game sucks because of it.
I want to hear about how the Outriders developers are getting screwed. I don't know.
Because they don't know how to read a contract.
What happened? I don't know the story at all.
Apparently, according to what I read, is it People Could Fly are the developers of that
Mhm.
game?
Mhm.
They've been told by Square Enix that the game has not made a profit. Therefore, they don't get any royalties. And they asked to see the numbers to back this up, and Square says we don't have to provide you those numbers.
Oh, so they didn't hire a lawyer to read the contract or something?
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know what that means. Also, some people are saying, well, what about Game Pass? Did they get screwed because of Game Pass? And because that game was a day one Game Pass game.
Mhm.
So now it comes down to, well, what are the rules with Game Pass, and what were the rules for the developer against the publisher? Who got money? Did they get paid? Did that count towards their contract, and how that all worked?
Right. And we don't know.
Yeah.
And the answer is we don't know.
Yeah.
But it sounds like they probably didn't do a great job negotiating their own contract.
It's what it kind of sounds like.
That's what it sounds like.
But you would think they would have gotten something for the game. Like they would have been like, well, how many sales does Game Pass count as?
Of course.
And
you
they would have said, oh, yeah, well, because
0.
it's not like that
How
game
about
was
0?
Yeah, Square didn't put it on Game Pass out of the kindness of their heart.
Of course.
Yeah, they were paid.
It doesn't mean that maybe they don't know that the People Can Fly anything with that deal. Who knows?
I don't know.
Don't know.
So,